it's time to look at best overall year. Now, we've seen a lot of artists from right here in the Bay become superstars over the past 365 days, touring all over the place, rocking with a whole bunch of artists that we've been seeing for a long time. But we're not talking about that right now. We're gonna talk about who had the best year. Now, we didn't take any of the best new artists into consideration. We're only really looking at cats who've been around for a second. So let's just get into it real quick and see.
Big gold, cash spender, young roll, let's get her. This is for the champagne sipper. Gas jeans, gas shirt like it's not.
I've been having money, I've been in the streets. It might be new to you, but it ain't new to me. Bitch, I make money, music and enemies. Pussy niggas all
your man Filthy Rich, of course, always putting it down for the streets and worked with some national artists over the past year that have definitely put in their mark on the culture. But your girl Kamaya, she's come out swinging over the past 365 days with her debut of Good Night in the Ghetto, working with YG and being on a national tour. She takes this one 4 votes to 2.
And as far as I can see, I just need privacy. Plus a whole lot of tree, fuck all this modesty. I just need space to do me, get a world what they're trying to see. A Stella Maxwell right beside of me, a Ferrari.
Bounce back, game good, while we talking practice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pull up score when I want to. Best thing that's to heaven. They be trying to count me out though. I'm just counting black.
This one was definitely difficult because we're talking about 2 superstars that are from right here in the Bay but are putting their impact down nationally heavy. G-Eazy versus Kehlani. Now, G-Eazy, of course, is bringing his own Bay flavor to the table, rocking with the OGs and the youngsters. Kehlani is out there being a songstress on tour and bringing other folks along with her as well. However, G-Eazy definitely makes a bigger mark for the Bay outside and in the public, so we have to go ahead and get this one to G-Eazy. He takes it 5 votes to 1.
I was born with a rusty spoon. Now I'm a tycoon. I've been drinking all afternoon. Ain't finna stop no time soon. Bad bitches matter.
That, bring that shit here and let a nigga pipe that. I'ma bust once and I'ma double right back. Pussy so good, make you wanna wife that. But I got a dog bitch with a trifast.
June on the Beat started with the Livewire gang and then became one of the most sought after producers right here in the Bay and beyond, even going down to LA to work with Snoop. However, I mean, he's up against the ambassador of the Bay, Uncle Earl E40, and with his business moves like his Earl Stevens selections plus his E40s that you can grab at the store, we gotta go ahead and give it to Uncle Earl. He wins this one 5 votes to 1.
Got killers inside of it, 40 with 30 inside of it. Got a rubber handle and a beam on it. You know it got all of the condiments. My low got killers inside of it, 40 with 30 inside of it.
Damn, I used to poke holes in the can. I used to buy weed by the gram. Now we buy land. Now I get pounds from my fans. We do it for the love, for the plan. I'm cutting holes in the wall. I had to start a
Burner's been putting on for the Bay with his Cookies clothing line and bringing the music to the table still, but he's up against the 916 guy, the guy that we almost forgot isn't from the Bay as much as we've been slapping his music down here, Mozzie. Now, Mozzie, of course, has been putting it down with 15 albums this year, and with all the music that he's provided for us, he definitely took this one unanimously. Mozzie takes it, 6 votes up. Best overall year 2016, we're hopping out of the quarterfinals into the semifinals now.
I've been broke all my life. Now wonder, how does it feel to be rich? How does it feel to be rich? Oh, I done worked all my life.
We do this almost every night, could never quit. I just did some Molly for the hell of it. I'm hyphy and I'm drunk, I'm doing hella shit. After
Kamaiyah put out her debut album, A Good Night in the Ghetto, this year, did 3 national tours, connected with YG and Interscope, and wrote Why You Always Hating with Drake and YG on it as well. So she had an incredible 2016. However, it's hard to go up against this guy. He wrote a song with Britney Spears, did over 200 dates around the entire world, and rocked the show in his hometown right here at the Oracle Arena. G-Eazy, hard to beat young Gerald out there. He wins this one, 4 votes to 2.
The mouthpiece of a ventriloquist. When I'm talking business, I barely move my lips. I don't want no suckers and counterfeits in my mix. I don't want them around me. I don't need. You find a real one like me, tell them I want them. It all depends on how you.
Show you how 50 band loaf look. All 100 faces, nigga thicker than a phone book. Yeah, get your guala and remain humble. Feds hit the residential, everything crumble.
The ambassador of the Bay, Uncle E40, as always, putting it down for us, putting music out there to represent, plus his business moves, always great, like the Earl Stevens selections and everything else that he brings to the table. However, your man from the 916, we almost forgot he wasn't from the Bay. I'm talking about Mozzy. He put out 15 albums this year, plus a whole lot of collabs and things like that. Mozzy goes up over Uncle Earl, unanimously this time, 6 votes up.
Both of them had crazy years. Mozzy went from someone who was talked about in 2015, someone who was on our best new artist list in 2015, into someone who just dominated everything.
I think that Mozzy had an incredible year. I think it's dope that he's like coming out of like such like I don't know, like crazy fucking circumstances in this this gully ass environment.
I feel like Mozzy's momentum and what he's building up just has a different strength compared to G-Eazy's. They're both doing great things. They're both doing strong in their own lanes. But I feel like what Mozzy's building up is something that a lot of people cannot tear down.
On the other hand, though, like G-Eazy, it's just hard. It's hard to compete with that because, you know, he just sold out Oracle. He brings the Bay with him. He brings out Mac Wanda. He brings out Neff. He brings out Kamaiyah. He wants to put on for the Bay, and he doesn't like. I feel like he doesn't have to do that.
Again, like going up against G-Eazy, and that's a fucking uphill battle. Like the bruh, 200 shows. Curved by Britney Spears on national TV. You can't top the shit that G-Eazy's done, and he still takes the time to come back home and make sure his presence is felt and like goes way the fuck out of his way to let the world know that he's coming straight out of Oakland.
Now in the finals, 2 heavyweights are coming at each other right now. Mozzy, out of Sacktown, has definitely been holding it down this year, man. 15 albums out there, plus hitting the streets with a whole lot of records that have had folks buzzing all over the place. However, your man G-Eazy is hard to go up against. The man who used to work at Top Dog definitely has grabbed all of these folks out here, whether it's Smart Boys, whether or not he's rocking with Mac Wanda, or reaching out to the OGs like Uncle Earl and Too Short. He's been rapping for the Bay on an international scale. So this one in the finals goes out best year 2016. Your man G-Eazy wins this one, 5 votes to 1.